know that when we land here, we splat. When we first come into this life, we land, we splat, we disperse. Our awareness goes all over the place. We don't have the wherewithal to keep it together and to stay clear on why things are happening in our lives until we do. And usually that process takes a little too long. Have you noticed? Sometimes it's pretty painful in the months or years that pass while we're trying to figure it out. So what happens when we land and splat is there's a real opportunity for us to get dramatic, for us to recognize that this is hard and to feel like life is not in our favor. And the real tendency in that moment is to write a story about why things shouldn't be going the way that they're going. What's wrong with the way this person is behaving, or what's wrong with me? And when we start to write that story, we move up into our heads and we move into the drama and the trauma of life. Ultimately, what we need to be able to do is to drop underneath the level of story energetically and work with the raw energy underneath. Because everything that is happening in your life is happening for the purpose of activating some part of your own consciousness. And if you had the awareness to be able to work with that, right in that moment, you would never have to go up into the drama and the trauma of story writing. Instead, you could stay right with the energy that's happening, the way you're being activated inside with a knot in your stomach or a lump in your throat or whatever the circumstance may be bringing forward in you, which is actually trying to serve something. Instead of going into story, you could stay with the raw energy underneath. And the way that we do that consistently and successfully is by the use of the body. The Energy Codes coursework that I teach is teaching you how to use the mind and the body and the breath together in a manner that allow you to work with the raw energy of your life rather than deflecting, diverting, projecting into story writing lifestyle and stay with something that will keep you in your power consistently, constantly leading you toward the experience of your true, masterful magnificence in this life.